Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan.
And I'm Vince Vetrano. A possible engine problem forced a military jet to make an emergency landing today here in Milwaukee.
The plane is safely on the ground now. It was on its way in from England. No word yet on exactly what went wrong with that engine. New information about a Missouri woman who was arrested in Big Bend accused of killing her mother. Authorities now say Gypsy Blanchard and her mom may have had an elaborate financial scheme that included pretending Gypsy had a disability and was confined to a wheelchair. Habitat for Humanity built them a handicapped accessible home in Missouri back in 2008. But then earlier this week, we saw Gypsy walk into a Wisconsin courtroom without that wheelchair.
Learning new information about a strange filing for president. Someone by the name of Scott Walker has filed to run for the White House, but a spokesman for the governor says it's not him. Here's a look at the filing on the Federal Election Commission website. There's no state or party even listed with the filing at this point. It's possible it was filed by someone with the same name or could even be a prank. Governor Scott Walker has said he will not be filing until after the state budget process is through.
Beaver Dam is changing its rules on what qualifies as a service animal. The move comes after a woman took a baby kangaroo into a McDonald's restaurant. You probably remember that. She claimed that it was a therapy animal to help her deal with emotional stress. This week, Beaver Dam's Common Council voted unanimously to define service animals as dogs or miniature horses, but not kangaroos.
Just 1 week until Summerfest, but the event unofficially kicks off Tuesday with the Rolling Stones in town. Some UWM students will be performing with the Stones. The UWM Concert Chorale will be backup vocals for the legendary band.
Free beer at 2 Milwaukee County parks today as the Traveling Beer Garden continues its 16-week stint. A ceremonial keg tapping at both Grant and Doctors Parks kicks off at 4 p.m. You can get free Sprecher's beer and root beer while it lasts. There's also live music until 7.
It was a cool start to your morning. How about some upper 40s for the middle part of June? 48 West Bend, Waukesha, 49 Burlington, and Port Washington had 51 here in Milwaukee. Not a record, but just cool for this time of year. It was good sleeping weather, but if you left the windows open, well, you felt a chill in the air and you got out of bed, and especially walked outside. Clear sky for the most part, just some thin wispy clouds. We had more clouds earlier this morning, but we've had some rain showers down to the south. Hey, 68 comfortable degrees here in Milwaukee. It's beautiful. Dew points in the lower 50s, a light northeast wind. So because of that light northeast wind, the cooler temperatures are confined really right to the lakefront, and you have to go just a few miles to get into the 70s. There's the rain shower activity that was down around Chicago earlier today, now out over the lake. It has brought us those few clouds throughout the afternoon. Heavy rains continue around the Dallas area. They got soaked this morning. Also, Houston is seeing those heavy rain bands, and everything is moving off to the north and northeast, Oklahoma City to Tulsa later tonight and into Missouri for tomorrow. Look at how far you have to go to see the warmer weather. 58 in Shorewood, 70 in Tosa, just a few minute drive. 71 in Greendale. Sunshine everywhere. It's just that light easterly breeze. 76 in Fond du Lac at the hour, 75 in Whitewater. We could see an 80 possible this afternoon. I'm thinking Janesville and Madison for sure. And right at the lakefront, cooler conditions. I mean, Port Washington's 58, so is Shorewood at this hour. Dew points staying in the low to mid 50s, so they're on the rise. So the temperatures tonight won't be quite as cool. We'll stay in the upper 50s to lower 60s because of increasing dew points, a light southerly wind, and clouds moving in as well. But the humidity levels will stay comfortable for tomorrow and even become drier for Friday behind a cool front. It does get humid around here on Saturday. That's fuel for some thunderstorms late in the day and overnight. And then behind that front, we dry out once again. So really only Saturday looks to be uncomfortable with the stickiness in the air. Highs today once again will be in the 50s right at the lakefront. 60s elsewhere and near 80 in the inland areas. The future forecast, a light easterly breeze, just a few clouds out there this evening, no chance of rain. But overnight tonight with the clouds and a light southwest wind, a few spotty showers as we get towards sunrise tomorrow morning, and we'll keep that threat of rain up until around noon tomorrow. And then even could see an isolated shower up around Sheboygan or Fond du Lac early afternoon, but for the most part, partly cloudy by afternoon, and a little bit of a northeast wind develops late in the day. But before then, temperatures get into the 70s for everyone. How about upper 70s in Milwaukee, 80 in Racine, 79 in Watertown. But remember that north wind will become northeasterly in the afternoon, and temperatures do begin to drop. Your forecast for today, 68 degrees here in Milwaukee, 78 inland, low humidity and plenty of sun. Tonight, not as chilly. It'll be low around 60 degrees with just a few showers developing toward morning. Here's your 7-day forecast. 78 tomorrow, then cooler afternoon. 67 on Friday. Saturday, humid and some thunderstorms late in the day. A high near 80. A little cooler for Sunday, and 70s all of next week. It looks to be very comfortable.